Okay, this is a short little video just to show how to use the air tools properly and safely. So, here I have an impact gun, and it's a very powerful tool, and if used properly and safely, then it's going to do its job that you want it to do. But if you are not paying attention, not being safe with it, you could be seriously hurt using this, or just plugging it into the system. So, we have an impact gun. We have here two sockets. They're both 19 millimeter. They're both 1/2 inch drive. They're both 6-point. They're both deep. This one is chrome coated. This one is not chrome coated. This is the one you use. Alright? The non-chrome coated is what goes on here. Alright? Do not use the chrome coated on this tool. It's not thick enough, and what could happen is the torque from this could cause it to crack and wreck your socket, and it could be a minute crack you don't even see, and then someone will use this with a ratchet and cut themselves on that split in the chrome. So non-chrome sockets only, please, on the impact gun. So we've got our socket, we've got our gun. We need a hose to plug into the system. So here's the hose. That one's done nicely. See how the loops are nicely done? Look how someone put this one away. No, not so nicely done, alright? So don't put it away like this. You're going to put it away like that. So you're going to take the time to roll it up, but don't make the loops tiny little loops like this. I don't want to see tiny little loops, alright? Nice and big. Even bigger than that is fine, okay? So we're going to use this one right now. Alright? This is called a quick coupler. So it's got a male end and a female end. And here's our air supply system. It is being supplied by a compressor in the back room at 110 pounds per square inch of air pressure. That is a lot. That's enough to break your eardrum. That could do serious damage to you if you've got air in your bloodstream. So we got to be careful around this. So here, this valve here is the supply valve. So when I turn this clockwise, it shuts off the supply of air in here. So when I open, there's no air here, alright? It's leaking a little bit, as you can hear a little hissing, but there's no air in there. If I close off this relief valve and then open this back up, watch your ears. You ready for this? Yeah, alright, not good. That could blow your eardrum. So don't do that, okay? So I'm going to close this up. Let the air out. Then I'm going to take the male end, alright, of the quick coupler, pull back on this little collar, alright, pull it, push it back, take that, push it all the way in, don't let go of this until you bring the collar back in, alright, so now it's in there, okay, so now I can do the same here with my gun, pull back on the coupler, push it all the way in, close it, it's all the way in. Now I can open this, open it all the way, counterclockwise. Do not touch the relief valve down here. There we go. There's a lot of power there. So when it comes to air tools, make sure you are not touching any part of the rotating part of that air tool. And the other point I want to make is I never want to see you put a socket on here and then just go like this and hit that. That could fly off and hit someone or hit something inside the shop, okay? If you've got that off there like that, you can play with that all you want. Have some fun. Alright? But as soon as you put this on here, it's business time, alright? So you are not going to hit this trigger now until you actually have this sitting on the actual fastener you're going to loosen. Alright? Okay, so now let's say we're done with the tool. What I want you to do is take the socket off, close the valve. It's closed, so no more air will come in, but we're not going to undo this until we let the air out of here. So hit the trigger. We've used up all the air pressure, so now you can take that off of there by pulling back on the collar, all right? Pull back on the collar and pull it off. For here, I'm going to hold this. There won't be any air. Look, there's no air because we let it out by using it. But you can still push this down to make sure there is no air and bring it back. Now hold this, pull back on the collar, and then pull that out. Okay? And then neatly roll it up and put it away. And that is how you properly attach your air equipment to the system.